Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Ashley McDowell. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. All registered voters are encouraged to take advantage of the early voting period. Also tonight, the Board of Education held a special meeting to welcome a new member. And some people's wallets are about to be fuller as another batch of refunds are released. In sports, tennis opens the door to good health, education, and lifestyle. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Great customer rep, always willing to go above and beyond for his customers.
I truly hope she gets noticed at work, since I do see she is a hard worker.
The field technician that visited my home was great and helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. Uni, keep it up.
Your customer service is always very good.
Awesome customer service with great technicians that are really helpful.
Thank you so much, Sherlyn and Docomo Pacific.
That's so sweet. Feels good to see this kind of messages because we try our best to do customer service.
We make sure that we will 100% resolve the issues.
For all those people that are seeking assistance,
I just want my customers happy
and help them out each and every day.
I would want to go to a place with someone that's just like me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come to Docomo and you'll feel like you're at home.
Make it special. Make it 360. The best food and views all the way around.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. It's here. It's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Buy one, get one free for the off-road adventure at Mariana's Trekking. Come ride our side-by-sides at our best price ever and experience a great 90-minute trail ride. Rain or shine, hopefully rain. Book now at Mariana's Trekking, Saturdays and Sundays by reservation. Call 323-8735 or book at marianastrekking.com.
Hafa Day, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Friday, October 30th, 2020, and a happy Halloween. Election Day is almost here, but constituents are deeply urged to take advantage of the early voting period. Sally Lemus has more.
Officials from the Commonwealth Election Commission are already preparing for the big day, November 3rd, but voters are urged to take advantage of the early voting period.
It's been going well, smooth. But the voters are not taking advantage of the 21 days, and I wish they would come out and vote during the early voting, just because you want to avoid the crowding on election day, and you want to make sure that everyone's safe, health-wise as well.
CEC Administrative Officer Kayla Igato gives us an update of how many have voted so far.
The numbers of voters that voted so far as of yesterday was 5,492.
Igito says that number includes all 3 senatorial districts plus the absentee ballots that have been received. Requests for absentee ballots have been closed, but those who are away from home can still make their vote count.
As long as the absentee ballots are postmarked on or before November 3rd, the commission is able to accept those 14 days after an election. So November 17 is the cutoff date to receive any absentee ballots.
Until all absentee ballots are turned in, the results tabulated that night will be unofficial. This year, CEC will be using a machine for counting.
We purchased these machines from Election System and Software. These tabulation machines, we have 2 of the big ones. They're called the DS400s. And these are, they scan the ballots at the same time while they're tabulating them. They're more efficient, more faster.
And CEC is taking all measures necessary to ensure a safe counting process.
We actually have a backup generator. It's going to be installed Monday before the election. So in the event we do have a power outage, we do have the backup generator.
There are 2 days left for the early voting period. All registered voters are encouraged to get out and exercise that right. Lieutenant Governor Honor Palacios.
It's always important to vote. You know, we have our issues, we have our challenges, and we have our successes. So putting the right people in is very critical for the community's policies, community's programs, for now, for the present, and even into the future.
I'm Sally Lemis reporting for KSPN News.
A local woman made her initial appearance in federal court this morning on charges that are believed to be drug-related. Jean Bracken was arrested in a DEA operation on Wednesday and appeared this morning in federal court. She is being represented by the Torres law firm. In court today, Jack Torres and Matt Hawley. The charging documents are under seal, but Bracken's appearance today was open to the public. Bracken is currently in custody and will spend the weekend there. Her next appearance is scheduled for Monday morning at 9 a.m. The Board of Education welcomes a new member to the team. Sally Lemus reports.
At today's special Board of Education meeting, Chairwoman Janice Tenorio swears in a new member, Antonio L. Borja.
That I will faithfully fulfill, discharge my duties as a board member to the Sinamay State Board of Education to the best of my ability. So help me God.
According to Tenorio, member Borja was appointed by the governor on October 23rd, just 2 days after Long resigned.
It is very critical that the Tinian island be represented, and that's him. So all 3 islands, Rhoda, Saipan, and Tinian. So I thank the governor and the lieutenant governor for responding quickly.
Currently, the board has a complete slate of 5 members, but by the end of this month, 2 seats will be vacant.
The 3 members that are running for the board right now is for stipends. That's the replacement of myself and member Ada.
Board members are only allowed 2 terms. Both Tenorio and member Marilu Ada have completed their terms.
Although that I'm out of the board, my passion is education. My passion will always with the PSS. I will continue to work with PSS and the administration, and the teachers, school leaders to participate and assist in any way, possible that I can as a volunteer in the community.
Reporting for KSPN News, I'm Sally Lemis.
Those still waiting on their tax refund check may be seeing it in their mailbox this weekend or by early next week. The second batch of tax refund checks were mailed out this morning, according to Secretary of Finance David Adelig.
The number I have is 4,461 taxpayers will be issued their tax refunds on the second batch. That's in the amount of about $3 million.
The funds to cover this batch of tax refunds were received as reimbursements from FEMA for Typhoon U2.
we received some reimbursements after many months of waiting. We were able to utilize those funds that are reimbursable to the general fund, and I have dedicated those funds for the tax relief. Now, keep in mind, we do have a law and we do have a tax rebate trust account that we needed to put money in so that every year when the tax refund time comes, we have the funds already there to be released. Keep in mind, we've been through not only natural disasters and the typhoons, but now through the pandemic of this COVID-19. I had to utilize all our funds available in the initial stages of battling and mitigating this pandemic. And so funds that I've used are tied up in terms of waiting for reimbursements for COVID-19. But the funds that I'm receiving to pay and pay off these tax refunds are reimbursements I've received from the FEMA typhoon reimbursement.
Those who do not receive their refunds on this batch, no need to fret. Atalig says the third and final batch of tax refunds will be sent out within the next 10 days. That will cover the remainder of taxpayers who are receiving a refund. Public Lands has released the names for the 6 bidders for the former Can Pacific property in the Marpi area.
October 16 was the submission deadline for the RFP 20 Red 004, and that's the lease and development of the Marpi properties, formerly known as the Marianas Resort. On that day, we did receive 7 proposals submitted. Unfortunately, one did not make the payment for the administrative processing fees, so they are automatically disqualified.
These 6 companies that submitted proposals are Amcon LLC, which is led by Yukon, IH Group. Their website says they are a Korean company with hotel and casino projects scheduled for Rota. A company called Mariana Global Inc., a company called Ocean B LLC. We were not able to find out much about them. Mariana Eland Corporation, which runs PIC, Kensington, and Coral Ocean Golf. And the final bidder, a company called Hanmaik Saipan Corporation. Yesterday was the first day the proposals were opened.
Prior to the opening, we did form a committee, and yesterday was the official opening of all the proposals. Prior to that, we do not know what was in the packages or the envelopes. Yesterday, when we opened it, we were able to distribute the proposals to each evaluators, and they are given a timeline for 15 days to meet up and discuss their review within the 15 days.
The evaluation team is made up of 7 individuals, 5 from DPL and 2 that are affiliated with MVA. During the review, the committee will ensure all the companies that submitted a proposal meet the qualifications of the criteria in the RFP.
DPL will make an informed decision, but we'll also have to share the list of bidders or the list of proposers with the Public Lands Advisory Board, and then run through the Public Law 15.2 requirements of publication. And then when all that is completed, we will bring it up to the legislature. Ultimately, they will decide on the approval of the lease based on DPL's selection.
The Marpi properties include the hotel, pool and golf course, and the race kart track. Due to the procedure, Terragezo says it could take up to March 2021 before the new operator takes over the properties. The Commonwealth Utilities Corporation experienced another island-wide power outage on Saipan Thursday around 8:59 a.m. CUC states the outage is due to a short circuit on the electrical panel for the radiator on engine 1 that caused 2 other engines to trip. The feeder circuits were re-energized by CUC power plant electricians around 10:28 a.m. where they were fully restored. Water was restored a few hours later in certain parts of the island due to the low tank level caused from the outage. After the break, we check out some of these sites on island providing treats, no tricks, to the youngsters celebrating Halloween.
Hi, I'm Dre, one of the personal trainers here at Goats Gym, and today we're going to go over the cable lat pull down. Now what we want to remember with machine-based exercises, there's really no right or wrong way of doing it. There's multiple ways of executing the exercise. What you'll often see is lifters executing the exercise in this fashion, and instead of working the muscles of your upper back, you're just irritating the shoulder joint, which is what you don't want. All right, let's clean that up a little bit. Let's sit upright a little bit more. Okay, as you get a full stretch, bring it down with your elbows coming in. So in general, as you set up this way, you're going to be feeling majority of the impulse right here, which is your lats. Okay, he's getting a full stretch and he's getting a full squeeze in the bottom.
It's getting kind of late, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna go play bowling across the street. I'm gonna go finish my run.
I'm gonna go get a smoothie.
Later, guys.
Later. Walk safe.
Mark, don't do it!
Bro, don't jaywalk because you don't have the right of way. Go use the crosswalk over there because you will have the right of way.
Thanks, bro.
Alright, man. Mark, wait! Here's a vest for added safety at night.
What vest? Oh yeah, so cars can notice me more.
Always use the crosswalk. Activate the pedestrian push button when available and wait for the walk signal. Make eye contact with drivers before you cross. Wear bright or reflective clothing to increase your visibility to drivers, especially at night.
It's gonna look a little different in here. Your favorite spot might not be exactly where it used to be. Being next in line might feel a little less like next in line. And our smiles might come with a little extra shine. But McDonald's is ready to take your order, as safely as we can.
The Tan Soo Lin Foundation promotes the culture of giving back. The foundation and its generous partners are committed to supporting programs that include health, education, and sports. Initiatives that promote arts and culture, the environment, and tourism will benefit our community and our residents. Giving back and making a difference will help ensure that the island paradise we call home will be a better place to live.
Welcome back to the spooky edition of Channel 2 News. Halloween is tomorrow, but the Department of Public Lands gave trick-or-treaters a spooky treat in their Halloween.
Hi.
Trick-or-treat.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
And although this year is a little different than other Halloween celebrations, the Jotin Kyuzu Public Library still provided kiddos with a boo-ka treat.
it fun or scary?
Is it fun or?
Fun.
Okay.
And say happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Say thank you.
That made me feel a little scared
Scary?
because of the noise.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, so what did you get inside in there?
I'm getting sort of fun in here.
Oh, what are they?
Candy.
All right, way to go, library. All right, coming up, many young tennis players have lofty goals here, and that's a very good thing. And so is KSPN2 Sport. Next.
One of the best things you can do during the pandemic is to get yourself healthy and strong. Gold's Gym is a great place for a tune-up. Wide open workout spaces with dedicated cardio, free weights and machines, personal training, group exercise, and good nutrition. Short-term daytime promo on sale now, just $159 for 3 months. Call 233-4000.
If you are a person with a disability in the CNMI, you have certain rights that protect your ability to vote. This video contains some information about your rights and some resources available to you in protecting those rights.
What are some of your voting rights as a person with a disability? You have a right to vote regardless of your disability. You have the right to cast your vote privately without disclosing your vote to anyone. You also have the right to ask for assistance as needed. Polling place workers should be ready and available to assist and accommodate your needs. CNMI law requires that you must be registered to vote in the CNMI. You can vote if you are a citizen or a national of the United States, at least 18 years of age on the date of election, domiciled in the CNMI, a resident of the CNMI, and have resided in the Commonwealth for 120 days, are not serving a sentence for a felony, have not been declared by court of unsound mind, and have registered to vote at least 60 days before the date of election.
As a voter with a disability, you have the right to vote in an accessible polling place. That means you can get from your vehicle through the door to cast your ballot without physical barriers or impediments.
Under CNMI law, any voter who needs help in casting a ballot is entitled to request for assistance. A poll supervisor or the executive director of the Commonwealth Election Commission can provide assistance at the polling place, or you can exercise your right to curbside vote. However, whether you vote at curbside or not is your choice. No poll worker can force you to vote curbside. If you are unable to mark your ballot, you may select up to 2 people to help you cast your vote, except that they cannot be your employer or your employer's agent.
The Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990, ADA, requires public entities to provide program access, reasonable modification of policy, and auxiliary aids and services where necessary to afford an individual with a disability an equal opportunity to participate in and enjoy the benefits of the service, program, or activity being conducted by the public entity.
Our primary goal is to have 100% participation of eligible voters in all elections, 100% polling place accessibility, and options for all voters who seek independent and private voting.
If you want further information about your voting rights, please contact the Northern Marianas Protection and Advocacy Systems, Inc. NMPOSSE at 235-7273 or 7274, or contact us on the web at www.nmposse.org.
This video is paid for through fundings from the Department of Health and Human Services and the Department of Education.
Thank you for being here with us.
For finding ways to keep things happening.
For making things feel a lot better.
Thank you.
Energize, realize, feels so good just to be alive. Time's a gift, my time is free. I can spend it on you, you can spend it on me. I can say you'll be blown away by the change you see,
Thank you for staying strong with us.
And for us.
Thank you for always connecting.
For keeping us together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding us
that despite this distance,
we are still better together.
Docomo Pacific, better together.
Buenas sports fans. Buenas sports fans. Carol Lee, Robbie Shore, Isabel Harris, just the latest of our junior tennis players who have gone on to play in college. While that's not possible for everyone, it is a reasonable goal and one that's shared by many members of the NMI junior national team. You know what my favorite part of the game is? The opportunity to play. Young Stars Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation. The NMI Junior Tennis Program has opportunities galore, giving students here a positive lifestyle model.
Well, I'm playing for fun, and I'm a player and I want to play for college too. And then maybe after college, for fun hobbies. Even though I'm not going to be like a professional player, I just want to play, meet up with my friends or something, and then play once in a while. I think it's
a good lifestyle.
Good, yeah.
Helen Kim is a 9th grader at Saipan International School who was influenced by an older student there.
I admire Malika Miyawaki because she's really hardworking and she's a really good player. And before she started college, online courses, I used to hit with her one set every week, just a lesson, and then I learned a lot from her.
The 14-year-old has this advice for other students.
Even though it's tiring, you should keep doing it because your friends are there, and if you keep doing it, if you keep playing, then it'll somehow benefit you in the future.
Young Stars Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation. Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw!
Great customer rep, always willing to go above and beyond for his customers.
I truly hope she gets noticed at work, since I do see she is a hard worker.
The field technician that visited my home was great and helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. Uni, keep it up.
Your customer service is always very good.
Awesome customer service with great technicians that are really helpful.
Thank you so much, Sherlyn and Docomo Pacific.
That's so sweet. Feels good to see this kind of messages because we try our best to do customer service.
We make sure that we will 100% resolve the issues.
For all those people that are seeking assistance.
I just want my customers happy.
And help them out each and every day. I would want to go to a place with someone that's just like me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Come to Docomo and you'll feel like you're at home.
Go-karts, off-roading, and the driving range now open at Marianas Trekking. Go-kart track will be open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays with 50% off when you book online at marianastrekking.com, hours 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Use the promo code HAFA50 to get your discount. Off-roading is open too by reservation. Come on a 90-minute trail ride that is perfect for families. Book online at marianastrekking.com. Golfers, come practice on the driving range. You can even pay online and we will have the balls waiting for you. Come see us weekends at Marianas Trekking, 323-8735.
You're looking at tropical depression Atsani that's expected to pass south of Guam tonight. Our high today was 87, low 78, humidity 75%. Tomorrow, some sun, some rain, moisture-laden southeast winds, 10 to 20 miles an hour. High 87, low 78. Seas are 4 to 5 feet. Sunrise 6 to 12, 6:12 in the morning. High tide at 7:46, low tide 1:41, sunset at 5:48. Full moon on Halloween night, and that's a blue moon, meaning that's the second full moon that we're having in the month of October. Well, that is it. News, sports, and weather. Have a happy and safe Halloween. And the weekend begins right now, and we'll see you back here on Monday.